Hey guys, welcome back to the Brothers of Destruction Show. I'm Razor Einstein. This is my brother, the Berserker.
What's up, guys?
So, as you can see, our last video we were reviewing Pokemon X and Y. In this one, we were reviewing Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Now, this game came out a year after X and Y, and well, it's it's a remake of Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Ruby, and Pokemon Emerald. Completely different direction, and they've been doing a lot of remakes now. So,
Yeah.
so this game is basically still around the time of the Hoenn region. But this game I played a lot of Pokemon games. This one has a completely different approach. You are the brand new kid. I mean, brand new. You seriously just moved in because the game takes place of you in the back of a moving truck on your way to Twin Leaf Town.
No, crap, I forgot.
Little Root.
Little Root, I think it was.
I think it's Little Root Town. And you're watching a little documentary about what's going to happen from Professor Birch, who I will get to later, because I want to complain about him so much.
Oh, boy.
And you're watching, like, he asks this boy or girl, so you get to choose from either the boy or the girl. What they didn't do from Pokemon X and Y is that you can't show what your appearance changement.
Yeah.
So you just either one of those two skins, which I think is okay because they wanted to keep that original. They wanted to keep it in the same way.
Yeah.
So whatever you choose, like if you're the guy, your rival's the girl. If you're the girl, your rival's the guy. Same way. You get to choose your name, as always, and stuff like that. So
The biggest thing I have though was like they didn't transfer over the ability to modify your character.
I said that.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, like with the clothes though.
Yeah, sure.
Like you just said the facial features and
Sure.
stuff.
And one thing that that kind of stumbled on both of us was, why are you in the back of a truck, of a moving vehicle?
No.
Why? And are you wearing a seatbelt or something?
I'd
I'd be worried about me.
literally, you're just sitting there like
Yeah,
bouncing up and down and like hitting boxes and stuff.
I'd be worried about my health.
I know.
Because I think I might get concussed then.
Oh God.
So, when you get in, you actually can go to next door, which I thought is right there, not down
Pretty
there.
much.
So I went over and met May, because I was a guy, and I talked to her, and they went down to Professor Birch. Turns out he was in Route 101. So I went there, and he was getting chased by Poochyena. So, and I want to say this one right now.
Why are you so terrified of a Poochyena?
Here's what I want to know. For me, I love the professors. My favorite, I love Professor Oak and Professor Rowan in the games. Professor Birch, I really did not like, because he is a damsel in distress.
I know.
Because when you beat the game, like he's getting chased by Poochyena. Like
Alright,
get the Pokeball from
But then,
Pokemon.
like,
You choose it, and then later on, he's getting chased by one of the other Pokemon he owns. You're like, okay.
I think it's like Machoke with a moving, like
No,
one
no,
of
no,
those.
that was the second one.
Oh,
That was
it
the third one. It was a Smots. It was a little mushroom thing.
Yeah, it was a
So
Shroomish.
yeah, so he's getting chased by that. So and you get a starter from the Johto region. No big deal. Then he gets chased by a Manchoke with a box cannon,
Oh my
and you get to
God.
choose one from the what was it?
Kanto, maybe?
No, can't.
No,
The
Sin?
no, not Sinnoh was the last one. It was, hang on. That one region from Black and White. Unova. And he said, "Oh, I mistook it for a wild Pokemon."
It's carrying a box.
But
how could you?
That's not the worst one.
Oh,
The
God.
worst one
He's
is the
getting
last
chased by his wife.
And you get a Sinnoh Pokemon.
And he wants you to attack his wife. Like, why?
And he
What
said,
are
and
you
he
doing?
mistook his wife for a wild Pokemon. Are you kidding me? I'm thinking, oh my.
That was the best. I'm sorry.
Oh God, you need to get your eyes checked, Professor Birch. You seriously need to get
You're
your eyes
like an
checked.
old man, like that's trying to read like a book or something. Like, what is this?
Oh my God, it was embarrassing. I'm sitting there playing the game, thinking, I'm done. This is why.
This is like the dumbest situation I've ever seen in my life.
So you get your start. You get the starter from the Hoenn region. Trico, Mudkip, or Torchic. Now everybody loves Mudkip. Everybody does.
Indeed.
And in the game, Well, for me, like I said, I researched earlier about the gym leaders, and I realized that Torchic doesn't have that many advantages. Trico and Mudkip, on the other hand, do. So I got Trico for Alpha Sapphire and Mudkip for Omega Ruby, so I actually have an advantage against the legendaries. Semi. So, and later, and you can start on your journey. As always, you get your Pokemon, you beat the Elite Four, you beat the gym leaders, you beat the Elite Four, you become champion.
Same old story.
And it's good, decent. It's same old story.
And then the soaring, though. Like, let's just talk about.
I want to get to that later in a little bit.
All right.
And so in the game, the graphics are basically the same, but though when you're in the cave and you look really closely when you capture the Pokemon, the bottom you see pixels. Alright, they didn't do that for X and Y.
What is this?
Why are you doing that now? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. In X and Y, the house, biggest starter house I've ever seen. It made me feel like.
And your mom actually has a room now.
Yeah, and it made me feel like I'm in a man. It made me feel
I'm
wealthy.
in a mansion.
Like this is, and it was how it was different. Like it was my room. The house was bigger. There's more stuff to explore. It was interesting, and I liked it. And this house, same old distant opening. So anyway, the graphic system is the same. Combat system still the same. It's not that much the same. What is new is more Mega Evolutions, and we love Mega Evolutions. And here's the thing, why does Swampards?
He's like on steroids.
He looks like a sumo wrestler.
I know.
And I'm like,
That's
oh,
like the most beautiful looking one.
And Skeptile, he's got a tree. He's
know,
got a tree on his
bush.
back, and it was cool. But then when he does X's, or he does his left arm, but then it goes right arm.
Like what?
What?
What is happening?
Yeah. And so in the game, as always, it's basically Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, same thing. And it's a lot. It's new, and I liked, because I never played those games when I was a kid,
Neither have I.
And it was more interesting. And so let me think.
And we also still need to cover the soaring.
Yeah, I'll get to that. I'll get to that one after in a little bit. Okay.
I'm just so excited.
So in the game, I want to talk about this right now. This game has the most legendaries I have ever seen. It's got Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, Reshiram, Zekrom. It's got all of them from It's got all of them from all regions except for Kanto and Kalos, because they did that in X and Y, which I was a little disappointed about.
Wait, did they?
No, yeah, they didn't do X and Y for they didn't do.
Oh yeah, they didn't have the X and Y.
And a lot of them, they have like these requirements. Okay, but here's the thing: the Lake Guardians, Uxie, Mesfriet, and Azelf.
Mesprit just gets this huge.
Why
window
does he
time.
get this huge arbitrary window of time? Like, and Uxie gets this little tiny hour, and Mesfriet and Azelf gets from I think 9 to 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Then Uxie, then Azelf, all the way to 7, where Uxie comes in, and I feel really bad for him. Like, why you get an hour and he gets his window? Would have been a better option is each of them have 8 hours, because it's 28 8 plus 8 plus 8 is equals 24. So each of them get 8 hours. So you're not waiting. Though I also found out that 12 hour you have to wait 12 hours to get the next one. So just use that 8 hours and you're good.
Not to mention, you need like all of them to get Dialga and Palkia anyway.
And you need Dialga and Palkia to get Giratina.
And then you need to get like Reshiram and Zekrom to get Kyurem.
Now here's the thing I want to talk about: Zekrom and Reshiram.
They're probably like 2 of the easiest legendaries to catch. Too.
Yeah, and why do they need? You need to have a level 100 in your team.
I know. Like,
why not have the 3? What was it?
The 3.
The 3 guys.
Musketeers, the Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion.
Yeah, why not have those 3 to help you out?
I know, because those guys don't even activate anything. So what's the point of putting them in there?
Yeah, and Lugia and Dialga. I think
Lugia and
Ho-Ho. Like you need their things, and they are honestly really easy. I caught them with 1 Ultra Ball.
I don't know, like it took me a bit longer.
And then for me, when the dogs, it took me. Like I said, the soaring. I think the dogs could be different. All right. Later in the game, you actually get to meet with Steven, or the champion of Elite Four. and you will meet Latias or Latias, depending on which game you're using, and you get to go to this area where you meet Team Aqua or Team Magma. Then you get to battle against them, and you get the Latias with a Mega Evolution. Later on in the game, you get this thing, this little a flute, which allows you to do soaring, and we are going to talk to you about soaring. Soaring is incredible.
Especially at night, because that relaxing music.
And by the way, the night sky in the game.
It's beautiful. And then, not to mention the
What?
encounters with the birds flying
That was
and all
cool.
that.
And how in soaring you actually get to meet some legendaries, like you see a tear in space and space time.
I know, there's like the vortex.
But let me get back to that. Let me get back to legendaries. I like the legendary battles. They're really cool. But I wish they did a little bit more of it. Because, like, Portal. Okay.
Well,
same background. Same
seems
background
legit.
for everything. Would have been even better. Is like when you're facing Dialga and Poke, you're actually Poke, you're in space. Like you're doing this like space thing. Every time he does something, like something happens. For Dialga, you actually when he does his Roar of Time, you just see what's going on around you, like around the regions, and seeing like it's all slowed down. That would have been awesome. And for other Pokemon, like battle them at where they were, like the original locations. That is more interesting. That will sound really cool. But back to Legend. Speaking of Legend, back to soaring. It's amazing. I love how it's just for me. It replaces flying.
Not to mention you can actually see where you're going, like
Yeah.
what the places look like.
But what's not fun is when you try to get a little like invisible walls, like flying. What the heck?
What happened?
God dang it! Invisible
I'm trying
walls.
to get to another region.
I want
What
to
are you
leave.
doing?
I want to leave Holland. Why you do this to me? And that's sad. I want to leave. I don't want to deal with these people no more.
I want a new scene, new faces.
Yes, but what I think it's missing, it's lacking 3D effects. I'm thinking like even for nighttime, it would look incredible in 3D. But they didn't do it. I was really disappointed on that. Like I mentioned 3D in the other video, that scene, the soaring scene, one of the biggest reasons why they needed 3D effects in there. Biggest reason. Now back to the game. Let me talk to you about the legendaries, Groudon and Kyogre. Their primal evolutions look incredible. How Groudon's, you can actually see the magma flowing through his arms. It was incredible. They both looked amazing. And I love their abilities, like how Kyogre's ability will make you can't shoot fire anymore because the rain is pouring down, sizzling it out. And Groudon's desolated land.
You can't even shoot water anymore.
Yeah, and I thought that was that's really cool.
That helped a lot against the final gym when I was using in the drought.
So back. We've been talking about legendaries but let me talk about 3D. 3D, it either works when you're in caves or battles. That's it. I'm thinking, can there be more?
I know.
I want there to actually be different areas of 3D or in talking segments. So anyway, you go through the game, same thing, same Pokemon from 4. Why are you taking your sunglasses off?
I don't know.
And it's the same thing.
I want to see my beautiful eyes.
True. But and after the game, you beat the game. You think it's over, there's nothing left to do but just walk around. But then there's something that's brand new. Delta episode. And it was incredible. And you made this girl Zinnia.
She was kind of psychotic.
Yeah, but you also meet her in the base game, but not entirely meet her. Just one encounter. Can I ever more? I'm just she's only there once.
And that's the ending too.
You don't see her once in the base game, because you exit the forest and then she's there stalking. Wait,
why are you stalking me?
Why? And then she's only there once. Why not incorporate her more in the games? More in the game. Why not see her more times than just that once? It felt out of place. Can I see more? I want to know who this girl is. And then when the game in Delta episode, you gather a little more information, though it's kind of scrambled, and you're like, eh.
Mm.
So in the Delta episode, it's the after thing, and you get to face against Rayquaza and Deoxys, which I will get to later. what you get to do is like you try to find like this meteorite is coming toward the Holy region. You gotta stop it. So
Even though it's probably not even a threat either.
Yeah, and you have all the time in the world. You can
I
just
know.
go around, just do whatever you want.
Just like whatever.
Yeah.
Man.
And it
Should have
just
been like Majora's Mask, where they did the clock feature for the moon.
Yeah.
But
so in the
sorry
end,
for the off topic.
it's alright, man. We always go off topic.
I
And
know.
you get to face face Team Magma or Team Aqua again, and it's boring. And Zinnia is a Dragon type user, so Kyogre, you're up there. But speaking of Kyogre, he is actually the most powerful of the three Hoenn Pokemon. Like even before like the Primal Evolution, like just one Ice Beam on Rayquaza and one whatever
Or
water
Blizzard.
attack. Any ice attack on Rayquaza, he's down. He's a baby. Alongside with Groudon. Let me I'll talk about that later.
I like Groudon.
I like the details on him. So I'm sorry I'm moving this camera a lot. Really sorry. I'm just trying to adjust myself. So let's see. After you get later on in the Delta episode, at the end you get to face Rayquaza, and you better still have that Master Ball because that comes in a little bit. So when you face Rayquaza, you do not use Kyogre's Ice Beam, regardless of level. One hit, and done. That happens.
Or just like really weak.
Yeah, I know. I'm facing it even with Palkia on level 53. Like I put a little bit of health on him, and he died in one attack. Like
Good job.
you made him to be this powerful Pokemon, and then he's not done one hit. And my Kyogre Groudon were just taking hits, and I'm just doing weak attacks on him because I don't want to kill him.
I know.
And then after I captured him, which in the first game, I caught him with one Ultra Ball. I threw one Ultra Ball and I caught him.
You're lucky then.
I know. I was lucky in my games.
Why are you so lucky
I don't
with
know.
legendaries?
I don't know. It was like
I
an
always get
instant.
so
It was
unlucky.
really easily for both times. I just caught him without even wasting even 5.
I just always had to soft reset because I either killed them
Or
they
struggle.
just wouldn't stay in the ball.
Why does struggle exist? It
it?
saddens me.
It
But-
does.
And after that, you are immediately thrust in to going up to space to being Deoxys. No chance to save. No chance
I
to
know.
go farm up and just train a little bit. No, you immediately go up.
And then he wrecked my Rayquaza.
Rayquaza,
One
hit. Or
Psycho Shift. That move.
Or just for me, 2 Hyper Beams. It took him 2 Hyper Beams to knock him down.
It took one Psycho Shift to my Rayquaza to beat him, and he's in his Mega form right away.
How? So that Master Ball, keep it, because that's what you use. Actually, for me, when I got off of Sapphire, I used my Master Ball on Kyogre because I was down to my last guy, and he was almost dead. So just do the Master Ball. I got him.
I don't want to deal with this anymore.
So I'm like, I'm gonna try and catch Deoxys. And here's the thing.
Well,
he knocked down Rayquaza in one hit, but then I brought out Kyogre, and he was taking hits. And Kyogre is lower level than Rayquaza, and he's taking more hits than Rayquaza was. Like,
Rayquaza, why are you so weak right
yeah,
now?
and I was just sitting there taking attacks and throwing Ultra Balls, throwing Ultra Balls. The first time he used Struggle, restart. Then I got him on the second time using Ultra Balls. It took me a couple Ultra Balls, then I got him. So I was but though I actually did a little research later, found out actually if he faints, you can actually get another chance to face him.
So then you're just wasting your time, for no reason.
So on the second game, when I got Omega Ruby, I caught him. I kept the Master Ball because I finally because I used Latios against Groudon and he's Levitate saved me. And I just threw Ultra Balls and I got him. And I felt happy. So, that Master Ball, keep it, no matter what. And by the way, and Deoxys, also a powerful Pokemon, has a low defense. And for me, I wanted him to be, I would keep him in defense form or speed form, because then he has a nice defense. Because otherwise, you just beat him, go lead fork, boom, down in one hit.
There's
it
I didn't even use him either. I just like kept him in my PC.
I brought him out, and I even have a team for every single starter. I'm not kidding, dude. I seriously get like, and I would just do Pokemon from the region. That's what I would do if I were you guys. Just get one of your Pokemon, just put them in the region. So I think soundtrack. I forgot to mention this earlier.
Pretty good.
Same thing. Basically the same thing as always. Same thing since day one. So I don't think there's anything else I gotta talk about. I already complained about Professor Birch. I feel a little bit better complaining about him because I really don't like him. So, for this review, we're giving it a 7 out of 10. There's a lot of flaws in this game. I know a lot of people liked it, but it has some flaws. And I want to say something before we end this video. A lot of people, if you guys like Pokemon, I really don't think you're gonna like this. Pokemon's gonna end soon. Like, if Game Freak's now redoing old games, it's gonna end. The series is gonna end
Eventually.
It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be really soon. And it's just a lot of people are gonna be upset, and there's gonna be
I'm probably gonna be upset too.
Yeah, the Game Freaks are gonna keep doing old games over and over.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
yeah,
it gets a little redundant after a while.
And I heard they're coming out with Pokemon Uranium, which we will be playing because it sounds really interesting. And if Game Freak and you're watching this, I want to help you guys. I have some genius ideas to help you out.
He does.
Yeah, I told him about it. He liked them. Like,
I did.
Actually, if you guys want to, please list on the comments saying, hey, what's your idea? And I will put it in a video saying what my idea is. Because I want to end this, because we want to end this soon.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like, they're running out of ideas for the series, so it's going to be ending really soon. And guys, if you don't want, I'm really sorry I had to tell you that. So, anyway, that's the video. Please subscribe down there. Like our video. Like us on Facebook, which I forgot to mention in the other video. And please comment on it if you want to see us even play the games. Please tell us, and
then you'll get to see more of our beautiful faces.
You can't stay mad. No one can stay mad at these faces
or these eyes.
That's true. So anyway, guys, we'll see you very soon.